Hello, my name is Brian Bennett, and this is my presentation for my mastery journey for the class Personal Development and Leadership, part of the Full Sail University Mobile Gaming MS program. So here's my mobile gaming mastery journey. First class will be mastery, personal development, and leadership. I have some goals where I'd like to achieve a deeper understanding of my life's task. I'd also like to discover inspirational leaders in my field, and then I will search for and play new mobile games each week. Second, a computer science for engineers is the next class. In this class, my goals will be to sharpen my understanding of programming and computer science. I will also develop an advanced comprehension of algorithm design and analysts. And the last thing would be to choose a coding language to begin to master. So I'll pick from one of the coding languages, either C Sharp, C++, we'll find out. Next is going to be the approaches to game design. Now, in this class, I'd like to attain a solid knowledge of player-centered gameplay and interactive play. Another goal of mine would be to learn to create technically with a team of game developers. And then the last goal would be to expand my understanding of mobile games and the leading edge of design in the industry. So developing game frameworks will be the fourth class in this journey. And what I'd like to do as goal number one is to achieve an understanding of a variety of different platforms and operating systems. And I'd also like to develop an advanced protocol for product delivery and functionality. So lastly, I'd like to learn to work within and beyond the limitations of the hardware and software. And I plan on applying my creative, active, and different concepts from Robert Greene's mastery book and opening my mind and using my dimensional mind to operate beyond these limitations. The Agile Software Engineering class, number 5 here, is going to really, I'm going to try to grasp the concepts of what is agile development. It's something I'm not familiar with, so I'm going to pay close attention to the process during the class about risk management, and process models, scheduling. Another goal of mine will be to develop the building blocks for project management and design execution. I'm going to use a lot of my skills from previous industries in management to apply to this concept. And then lastly, the goal here is to gain insight into what stakeholders' agendas might be and to use my creative expression within the business. And that will be to maintain adaptability and positivity along the way. Um, Usability engineering. So this class, my goals will be to sharpen my understanding of player and user appeal in game function. I'll also want to gain hands-on experience building a game prototype. And then lastly, I want to demonstrate my ability to create a game proposal. And through this, I will research real-world examples and also study the techniques provided by the course director. So in mobile gaming business, this is where I would like to achieve an understanding of game publishing, marketing, distribution, and how to monetize mobile games. I'd also like to establish the groundwork of cross-platform games. So how to cross-platform, I'll utilize the course materials to this, explore a variety of different options for versatility. And then the last goal would be to learn about copyright and patent law. And I have some knowledge from the music business in that, so I will use that as a template to learn more. In class 8 here, month 8, we'll do storyboarding and game design. And this is where we begin. My goal would be to develop my own game, develop an enhanced comprehension of storyboarding and scripting, and then successfully collaborate with a peer on the game design. And I'm going to pull on a lot of my acting experience and performance experience to help contribute to the character development and the storytelling of the game. Now in course 9 here will be mobile game development. Here's where we really get down to the fun stuff. So I'm going to hone my game design skills that I've picked up along the course of the journey. And then I am going to, next goal is understand development life cycles. I do not have any idea what that is at the moment, but I plan on researching and pulling from the course materials, and then also personal research to understand that. And then lastly, in this course, it'll be a goal of exploring the methods of reverse engineering. And that's something I'm familiar with doing with song production. So I am looking forward to applying that analyst to deconstructing video games and mobile games to make a successful game work. In the 10th class here, Mobile Gaming and Development 2, I'm gonna further develop my mobile game developing skills. I'm going to improve upon my programming skills. And then lastly, I'd like to achieve maximum function and the optimal game performance. So I'd like to understand how to push the boundaries here of memory limitations, screen limitations, and really focus on everything that I can do to fulfill actual functioning game. Number 11 here, we're getting towards the end, is the mobile game testing. This is where the goal will be to learn how to fix bugs and improve game playability, further develop my collaborative abilities, and then also learn to write constructive and analytical reports. So I plan on pulling from the concept of social intelligence and also acquiring writing methods that are tactics for professional constructive criticism and production of games. Boom, this will be quality control. So then lastly, mobile gaming thesis, technical writing and professional presentation. So, obviously sharpening my game writing skills, but then it's to demonstrate, technical and professional writing and oral communication skills. So I will work to hone these skills of presentation and around the design and presentation of the actual game itself. And I'll learn how to present my games into different audiences. And that is going to use a diverse way to provide information in different presentation settings. So some industry leaders that I'd like to follow are Vicky Bielman, Mena Kalu, Jen Lu Chu, John Romero, Kim Swift, and Robert Gilbert. I feel all of these leaders will have not only potential of mentorship for me, but also just valuable insight into the mobile gaming industry. Clubs and organizations out there are the International Game Developers Association, that's the IGDA, and also the Game Developers Conference, the GDC. I'd also like to participate in the Captivate conference and look into that online. And then Casual Connect is a index that I can check out. So those would be the clubs and organizations. My personal learning network will do, there's 3 current companies that are crushing it in the mobile gaming industry. One is Supercell with games like Clash of the Clans and Heyday. Another is Niantic with games like Pokemon Go, if you've heard of that. And then there's Tencent with games like Honor of Kings. Another 3 current leaders in the mobile game music genre of games are this Archaea New Dimension rhythm game, Never Left Without Saying Goodbye. This is a world acclaimed rhythm game. And then there's Beatx, a rhythm game from 2019. So I'd like to pull in and study more about what makes those games tick and why they're popular in the music game mobile world. Let's see here. Moving on to the Full Sail communities, I'd like to reach out and connect with the Coding Club and Cyberland. I'd like to get into the educational games, that club there, and then also work towards finding any other sources that I can connect with. The qualities in a mentor that are important to me are that they have relevant and expertise and knowledge of the mobile gaming industry. Another would be that their enthusiasm for sharing that expertise is just at a 10, that they just really are excited to share with me. That a respectful attitude. I choose to treat people with respect, and that's what I would like to see in return. So it's a two-way street there. An eagerness to invest in others. Being a mentor myself at times, I've always had that eagerness to provide as much information as I can to help somebody else achieve their goals. So that's what I'd like to see in a mentor myself too. Another one would be the ability to give honest and direct feedback. That is so crucial to me. I need it. Just give it to me straight, you know? And then reflective listening and empathy. So when I have a question or a concern about something, I would like to have that question actually heard and acknowledged. And then lastly, the most important quality here is a willingness to actually be a sponsor or a mentor. So, you know, that would be a key element. This mastery journey is going to take 12 months here at Full Sail. And, you know, with the first class here is the personal development and leadership, the second being the computer science for engineers, the third, the approach to game design, fourth, we'll do game development frameworks. Fifth, we're going to move into the agile software engineering. Six will be usability engineering. Seven will be mobile gaming business. 8, storyboard and game design. Month 9 will be mobile game development 1, and then 10 will be mobile game development 2. So those will be intense 2 months there of game design. And then 11 will be mobile game testing, collaboration here with other students. That's exciting. And then last is 12, and that'll be a mobile game thesis, technical writing, and professional presentation. And that will sum it up. We're really trying to sell our games and present them. Here are the references I've used to put together this presentation. And, you know, I really appreciate your attention. Thank you so much. You can follow me here at my LinkedIn, and then there's my email. And I will also put this presentation up on Spark for you to Adobe Spark to check out. All right. Thank you so much. Take care.